The video I've been dying to get to is finally here. We're gonna chat all things summer fragrance today. So this is my part 2 in my little summer beauty series. I've got a few videos for you of the best of summer beauty. And today it's all about fragrances. I've been so ready to bring this to you. I've been trying and buying a lot of the latest in summer fragrance. So lots of new drops lately, some popular ones, some people have already been talking about, I know, but I've been trying them all out and I can't wait to share these with you, my thoughts on some of these new ones. But then we've also got some old tried and true that I think are perfect for summer. So I wanted to kind of have a curated list of summer fragrance for you. We're going to be sharing 25 today. I know it's a lot, but I could not pick. Summer is my time to shine. Summer fragrance is my favorite of all. We'll talk about it. Anyway, if you want to see all of my picks for summer fragrance, then stick around and we're going to dive right on into it. So welcome if you're new here, I'm Cher. I cover a lot of different types of beauty, lots of beauty curations, beauty boxes are big, and fragrance is a favorite. And like I said, summer fragrance is my time of year. My fragrance family is all about summer, tropical, coconutty, sunscreen, fruity, like those are all my favorite of all types of fragrances. That's why I've got 25. All right, let's get talking about my favorites. Let's first though talk about some of the new release ones and new fragrances I've been trying and my thoughts on them. All right, let's kick it off with some Vacation. So Vacation Inc., they have 3 new body mists on the market. I didn't end up picking up the body mists, and part of it was just because they didn't have them in my store locally yet, and I was kind of shopping their sun care sale they had going on. What I did pick up was the new perfume though. So the other 2, there's like 3 body mists off of these perfumes. You have your OG Vacation perfume. Now that one is actually on the way to me in PR. So it's not in my hands right now, but I've smelled it and everything. And I do love the regular Vacation OG perfume. That is your like ultimate kind of little touch of sunscreen. You know, it definitely screams vacation vibes. What I did actually end up getting instead in store though was the shimmer oil. So it has the Vacation OG perfume scent in this, but I like this one better. So you may have seen me talk about it a little bit in my body oils video, part 1 of summer beauty. This one kind of takes the OG Vacation perfume though a little further, and like it's like it's amplified. It's got a little bit more sunscreen scent to it to me, and I feel like I'm picking up on banana. So I ended up loving this one more, and it has SPF built into it too. So it's doing so much more for me than just the perfume. So I opted for this one, but then I got lucky and ended up being offered PR in the perfume as well. I just don't have it right now, but that one's been around a little bit longer. So I'm still going to count the OG Vacation in my 25 because it's like the ultimate summer fragrance. You got to have Vacation Inc., right? But then they have this one. This is the one that just came out, both in a perfume and body spray. It's called the Grand Cuvée. So I'm going to put the notes on the screen for you. This one is like, I was trying to figure out how to describe it. Now, if you've ever watched my friend Alicia's channel, Alicia Budget Beauty, she described it as like Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, which yes, I could see that, but it's like this, it's almost like, okay, I'm on vacation, but I think this almost a little bit more luxurious even than the OG Vacation. It's got a little spicier kick to it too. There's this pop of like, it's not rum, but it's like there's a little extra spice in there. And that may be where she's getting Pirates of the Caribbean from. To me, I feel like this is your, okay, Cabana Bay at Universal Studios, if you've ever been. Like, I'm renting a cabana but this is what I'm wearing in the evening almost. Not evening. It's your extra luxurious vacation to like the cabana, yeah, the Caribbean maybe, Jamaica. Like Jamaica is what I almost think of. So definitely summer vibes, vacation vibes, but a little like twist on it. Now, they also have After Sun. I figured I'd mention it. I sniffed it, but I didn't end up picking it up. And that's the other, this is the third one coming out in a body spray. To me, it kind of almost, it does have those like aquatic vibes to it, but it almost screamed like aloe vera to me a little bit, and it was okay. I liked it. It did have that, I think After Sun really describes it very well. Like when you're treating yourself after a burn, just some of those same, not chemicals, but the smells that we have in some of those lotions that you put on afterwards and into the evening after your swim in the at sunset in the ocean. I just didn't like it $60 and off, I guess. I didn't end up picking it up, but it was still good. Like I'd still wear it. It just wasn't as favorite as the OG. And this one was just an original twist, and it was kind of their newer one. It gives you that extra pop and spice. I'd almost wear this going into fall too. It's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting. It was different, I guess. All right, so that was one set. I'm gonna share like the two of those that were really fun. The next one that's new that I just tried, I tried a brand new fragrance house. This is from Okcha, and a few of you guys have told me about this brand. It's an inspired by brand, so they do a lot of fragrances based on, you know, designer perfumes and all, and they're duping those perfumes. So I picked this one up though. This is their new Strawberry Sensation. I actually don't know what this is duping. It's one of the few that they didn't list out the inspired brand. So I don't know if this is their original own scent or what. So, but it's got that like, it's definitely pops of strawberry. It's like strawberries and cream. I'm going to put the notes on it on the screen for you. But what I have found with this one is it's a little more subtle to me, and maybe other people smell me more when I'm wearing it, but I feel like I had to really overspray with this one a lot. For me, that's actually kind of perfect because I don't like really heavy headache inducing scents. This one I felt like was done in such a nice, like mild way. And sometimes, especially dupe brands, I find are more nuisancey than the OG ones, if that makes sense. And this one's not. I feel like this one, it almost has clean vibes to it, what I find with like the clean brands. So I actually really ended up enjoying this. So love it if you love the strawberry scents for summer. I definitely think of strawberries in the summer, like going in a strawberry field, picking strawberries. I don't know, taking strawberries to my summer picnic, you know. Definitely the strawberries and cream all the way. So really loving it. Other new ones, which we've already talked about. I've already got a whole separate video on these when I did my little birthday Sephora haul. I picked up all three, but I've only got two right here, of the new Ellis Brooklyn Milkshake body sprays. And I already kind of given my thoughts on those. I don't want to rehash too much, but absolute hits. I did end up giving away the lychee one. I liked it a lot. It just wasn't as favorite as these two. And of course, out of all of them, the banana is my ultimate favorite. So yummy. Such a favorite. Highly recommend it. But then there's also the mango one. And I really liked it too because it's giving the like more fruity mango vibes as well. Adore these. So they're going to be in my tops as well. I've got lots more Ellis Brooklyn for you, and body sprays as well as perfume, but I'm trying to stick right now with the more new ones. So we're going to move on to the Ellis Brooklyn Guava Granita. Oh, you guys, I'm so in love with this fragrance. I'm so happy I picked it up. Might be a favorite too, and I don't know if I love it more than Miami Nectar, which we'll talk about in a minute, or the same, but incredible, wonderful smell to it. Yes, it's guava, but it's like all the creamy, summery, yumminess that I always look at. I'm going to put the notes on this one too. I'm a huge Ellis Brooklyn fan. Huge Ellis Brooklyn fan. And also I wanted to mention as well that I tend towards scents that are cruelty-free. By the way, I'm trying to go more cruelty-free in 2025. Some of them are ones I may have already had before that, but for the most part, when I purchase, I'm trying to go with more cruelty-free ones. And Ellis Brooklyn is one of the few I can rely on for that. But this one is just your fruity, delicious, amazing. And a lot of people layer it with Miami Nectar. And so I've done that, but honestly, like by itself, I'm not always a layering person. I kind of like to enjoy each scent for their own smell. I'm kind of the same way in food. Like, I'm not a like sample platter girl. I'm like, I like to enjoy and like savor each ingredient in each like dish. So I tend to just love it on its own. I think it stands alone so well. Okay, and then we have, now this one's still relatively new. It's not like brand new. Same with the Guava Granada. These were like more maybe in the spring they came out. Still pretty recent, but this is the Juliet Has a Gun Miami Shake. Oh my goodness. Love this one. It's like straight strawberries and cream also. It reminds me a lot of the Strawberry Sensation. This is your like strawberry pound cake. I pick up on a little more of the strawberry and less of the cream, but there's a little bit of like cream too. But yes, another beautiful kind of fruity one that I think still works for summer, and it's become a favorite. This is definitely my favorite Juliet Has a Gun scent of all. I adore this. Then also the kitsch, however you say it, kitsch. So they tend to do a lot of hair products, like hair scrunchies and hair tools and things like that. But they just came out with the whole line, lots of different flavors, fragrances, of these hair sprays. Now, I didn't know these are like hair deodorant sprays too. So if your hair gets stinky, you got odor or something, they help with that. And it's a nice, refreshing scent and spray. My friend Mela got this one for me, and it's the Sheer Violet. So I've only tried one from the whole line, but this is the one. And it's very summery, even though it's like violet. Like violet, I don't always go towards in the summer, but it has this like fresh, summery lightness like in the air to it. That does really remind me of summer. And I feel like with these, like the hairspray, it's like perfect for the summertime, keeping your beach bag or what have you, spritz it down. And so loving these two. I'd like to try a few more of the other scents from that line too. Okay, so I think those might be all the new, like fairly new release summer fragrances I wanted to share with you. So let's just move on to ones that are favorites that have been favorites, either discovered recently or like even a year ago I've probably talked about before, but now it's like, this is truly for summer, y'all. Okay, so some Middle Eastern. I've talked about this before a little bit, but the Paris Corner Taskine Marina. I just love this scent. It's unisex, which I'm not always a unisex gal, but this one is just truly your summer nights fragrance. It just has this gorgeous, like what I feel like if I was in Tahiti maybe, or like a luxurious Tahiti, very like clean, smooth scent. One that I'd love to smell on my man too, but on me as well. Like it goes both ways so beautifully. It really reminds me of like a sangria. Like it really brings out the sangria vibes. So another favorite one for the summertime. And then I always think of watermelon in the summer too. So while we're talking like Middle Eastern, I had also gotten the Batik, which is straight like watermelon. Now this one gives me more shower gel vibes, to be honest with you. It doesn't smell as upscale cologne or perfume or whatever to me. This just makes me feel like I'm wearing a fruity watermelony shower gel almost when I wear it. But I'm really gravitating towards it again here in the summer, and it's supposed to be unisex also. So I I feel like it's more feminine personally. Like I feel like I like this for me more than on my man. All right. Now we have the classic Replica Beach Walk. One of my favorite fragrances. I think so many others too. This might be their most popular Replica fragrance. I don't know. I mean, everybody kind of knows like a beach walk, and it's your gorgeous aquatic, like smooth, luxurious scent. Adore this one. And it's the perfect level of strength for me. Like I was just telling my friend Alicia, I decluttered Lost in Paradise. That kind of gives me similar vibes, but that one is more, it's just so strong. Like I can't tolerate that one as well. And that's from Chris Collins. This one is perfect. It's like the perfect strength, wearability, long lasting, but not overpowering. And it definitely gives, when I say beach walk, like I don't pick up on really, really salty sea salt. It's just this smooth, like water. It's aquatic. It's beautiful. All right, but beach vibes. Let's talk some more beach vibes. So I just recently found more Ellis Brooklyn. This is Sand, and it's more of their fragrance body mist. It is so delicious and yummy. But it's like, I don't say delicious. It's not that it smells like a beach, you know, with sand. It doesn't smell like salty. It's more coconutty, sunscreeny, little sweet. It really gives the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa type vibes, like 62, which we're going to include as well in a minute. Very just that perfect sweetie, coconutty feel to it. I can't remember if it has coconut in it, but I feel like it smells like it a little bit, and I'm obsessed with coconut. So I adore this, and I'm going to be wearing this all summer. It is a new favorite. I grabbed it on a deal in the Ipsy shop, and I'm so glad I did. I'm glad I went for it because it's become a favorite fragrance now. All right, now I should have led with these two because these are some of my top favorite scents on the planet. Absolute favorites. And it's back to that like tropical and coconutty that I love so much. Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar that I alluded to, and Seven Virtues Coconut Sun. Oh my gosh. So both of these are incredible. One thing I know about me is I love coconut and I love jasmine, and this one has both, and I think that's what I'm so drawn to. It is this beautiful burst of like coconutty goodness, florals, just all the tropics. So perfect. And then Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar reminds me a lot of Coconut Sun too, but I'd almost say like Miami Nights a little bit more than the Coconut Sun. It's like Coconut Sun's like your daytime, Miami Nectar's like your Miami Nights. I don't know. That's how I think of the two. But absolute favorites, tried and true. Dime 7 Summers, I keep talking about. This is from Scentbird, so that's what the packaging is looking like. This is an absolute favorite, and I've already emptied one bottle of these, and I've talked about this many times too. This is a little bit more subtle of a scent. Like you do have to keep spraying a little more, and Dime's like one of those clean brands, and they dupe others as well. 7 Summers though, it's got the coconut in it, but it's like, and it's also got, I think, a hint of lime. It's just got that perfect subtle coconut fragrance to it. So absolutely love this one. Another one from Juliet Has a Gun that I like is Lust for Sun. I feel like this is another one that almost has hints of like the Middle Eastern one I was discussing, this Marina. Like they give me the similar vibes of that like sangria, smooth waters, Tahiti feel to it. So I really enjoy this one for that perfect like summer twist on things. Of course, you guys know I'm gonna bring up Kayali on vacay. The whole set, all 4 of them, which now I'm so excited to announce, if you don't already know, these are gonna be available and are already available in full sizes now. So finally, we've been waiting and waiting. Adore all 4 of these. All 4 of them were a hit. They came out this time last year, I think. Of course, my favorite of all is the Maui. This is your banana flavored one, and it is my absolute favorite. The ultimate tropical banana note in there. That's the one. I went for full size. I also love Capri. It's got more of like the lemon. It's like lemon sugar cookies in it too. And then I also love Marrakesh. This one's like slightly more maybe citrusy in a way, but still the tropical vibes. And then even Maldives is really interesting how it's done. It does have the slightest like earthy twist, but I ended up overall still loving it. So all 4 of these are perfect for your tropical vibe. So you knew I was going to mention these as all summer fragrances that I love and adore. Still favorites of all. I still have the Malin and Getz Dark Rum rub-on perfume here. We've gotten this in Allure several times. Now, we've gotten it like more in the winter, I think, which I could see it some for winter. It has this like the dark rum. There's kind of a deep aspect to it, but I think of it more for summer because to me, it gives pineapple rum vibes. It's like very fruity smelling, and this is like the tropical drinks I'd be drinking on my cruise, on my, Caribbean vacation. So this is like straight up summer, and I really enjoy this fragrance still. It's when I want that like kind of pineapple kick, almost like pineapple and rum is the mix that I get from it. So love this one. And the recent Viva La Juicy that we got, I think in Allure, in the maybe Reader's Choice, I think. My first Juicy Couture perfume. Love this one too. And it's like, I'm thinking of this one for, I mean, you might think like spring maybe, but because it's a little floral too, but there's this like grapefruit almost vibe to it. Like a fruitiness in it, like juicy. It's that like a juicy fruit type feel to it that reminds me more of summer, and I'm really loving it. I want to try more Juicy Couture now, so love this one. My favorite scents from Sol de Janeiro, number 62, Cheirosa 62. This is my favorite of all. You are never going to beat it. It is the perfect like sunscreen, coconutty, just amazing, adore it. And I have, all the body oils, everything that has this scent in it, I pick up. It is my favorite of all. And summer is the time for it. You just can't beat those smells. This is just straight up like sunscreen vibes, I think is the best way you describe them. And then there's a little twist on that when they came out last year with the Beijos de Sol. And this one is a little touch of coconut, frangipani, another perfect one that I love. I was so obsessed with this one all last summer. I'd say it's like a little sweeter than the 62. But I still just adore this one as well. Can't wait to start wearing it again. And then my very last one of all, I finally got to try out the Way, if that's how we say it. It's a hair and body mist. And I just really love this one too. This one has that mix of like the sunscreen tropical feel to it, but like aquatic as well. It's got that slight smoothness to it too. So I want to get like full size of this. It came in, I think maybe the Sephora favorites bag or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, now I got to get the whole kit. They've got the whole like St. Bard's kit out there. And so this is like the St. Bard's, line. All right. So that wraps it up. My top 25 favorite summer fragrances, all the ones I'm going to be using this summer, ones I wanted to go through with you, tell you about, some new, like I said, and some that have been my tried and true. So have you tried any of these? Do you love them? Do you agree with my list? Let me know. Let me know what you're loving for summer. I got a few more to try, but that was it for now. So hopefully that helped you. I hope you have an amazing summer, rocking the beaches, rocking the sun, and enjoying smelling really good while you're at it. So make sure you stick around here if you love curations like this and reviews, lots of fragrance and other kinds of beauty. We do it all here. Like, share with a friend, and like I said, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.